The blessings come down when the praises go up. The blessings come down. It seems like blessings keep falling in my lap. It seems like blessings keep falling in my lap. I don't make songs for free, I make them for freedom. Don't believe in kings, believe in the kingdom. Chisel me into stone prayer, whistle me into song air. Dying laughing with Krillin, saying something about blowing hair. Jesus, black life ain't matter. I know I talked to his daddy. Say you the man of the house now. Look out for your family. He has ordered my steps, gave me a sword with a crest, and gave Donnie a trumpet in case I get shortness of breath.
I'm gone, praise him till I'm gone.
Don't be mad.
I'm gone, praise him till I'm gone. When the praises go up,
Good God,
the blessings come down.
the blessings come down.
Yeah, we're here with MTV Cribs. We're here at the Junta House. Let's rock and roll, baby, for the Stats Project.
When the praises go up,
Blessings keep falling in my lap.
when
It
the
seems
praises go
like
up, oh, the blessings come down.
Let's go film the Stats
Good
Project.
God. They booked the nicest hotels on the 59th floor with the big wide windows with the suicide doors. Ain't no blood on my money. Ain't no Twitter in heaven. I know them drugs isn't close. Ain't no visit in heaven.
This is
I
the
know
pool,
difference
home to
between
many
blessings
Junta Fests.
and worldly possessions like my
Head out to take our first shot.
And her becoming my everything. War with my wrongs. I'm writing 4 different songs. I never forced it to forfeit it. I'm a force to be reconciled. They want 4-minute songs. You need a 4-hour praise dance performed every morn. I'm feeling shortness of breath, so he go grab you.
We're here to kick off the day with a description of randomization. First off, what is randomization? Randomization refers to the practice of using chance methods to assign subjects to treatments. Alright, examples of randomization: flipping a coin, random numbered tables, the whole nine. Why do we use randomization? We use it to prevent bias. Bias is bad. Next up, we have observational studies. Like experiments, observational studies attempt to understand cause and effect relationships. However, unlike experiments, the researcher is unable to control, 1, how subjects are assigned to groups, and or 2, which experiments each group receives. Now, an example of an observational study for all you sitting at home. Do people that hike, are they in better shape than the average human? Now up to the plate, we have our favorites, sample surveys. A sample survey is a process for collecting data on a sample of observations which are selected from the population of interest using a probability-based sample design. Here's an example of a sample survey. We're here for our sample survey. Let's go. Sir, could you look into the camera for me? What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Thank you. Mr. Jennings, could you look into the camera? What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Thank you. Mr. Pinto, could you do me a favor? Look into the camera. What's your favorite color?
I think I would say blue.
Perfect. Mrs. Waldron. Mrs. Waldron, what's your favorite color?
I like black. I know. It's a little
It sounds good to us.
Thank you.
Oh, could you do me a favor? Look into the camera and tell us what your favorite color is. Blue. Thank you. Part 2. Mr. Hennessy, real quick, could you look into the camera and tell us what your favorite color is?
Green.
Thank you. Josephine, could you look into the camera for me and tell us what your favorite color is?
Black.
Mrs. Hoffman, could you do us a favor real quick and look into the camera and tell us what your favorite color is?
My favorite color is yellow.
Thank you. Janoff, could you do me a favor real quick? Could you look into the camera and tell us what your favorite color is?
Purple.
Thank you. Chris, could you do me a favor? Turn around, look at the camera and tell us what your favorite color is.
My favorite color is blue, actually.
Thank you. Pops, could you do me a favor? Turn into the camera and tell us what your favorite color is. Blue. I think that's it. After that entertaining clip, we now roll to our next question. Why do a sample survey? And it's very simple. It's 4 words. To understand the population. That's all. Now we're on to bias. Bias refers to the tendency of a measurement process to over or underestimate the value of the population parameter. Here are some examples of types of bias.
We're here with senior Andrew Hogue. He's currently in AP Statistics, and we're here to ask him a few questions. First of all, what's your favorite part of stats?
You know, it's hard to pick just one thing because the whole class has just been it's my favorite class of the year, favorite class I ever had in high school.
What do you think of the teacher, Mrs. Stryker?
I couldn't pick a better teacher to teach this class. She's phenomenal. Not one flaw in the entire year. It's perfect.
Absolutely, I agree.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies.
All right, everybody, who wants to be part of our survey?
Like a Montana, honey killers on the helmets. Legacies, family, wait and see. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball.
That was pretty cool. Why bias is bad. 3 simple words. Makes surveys inaccurate. That's not proper grammar, but deal with it. Okay? It makes surveys inaccurate. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have designing an experiment. What is an experiment, first of all? Experiment is a scientific procedure undertaken to make a discovery, test a hypothesis, or demonstrate a known fact. Some big things in designing an experiment is you want to make sure you have your control group, which is something that doesn't change throughout the course of the experiment. You have, a bunch of other groups. You have variables, things that do change throughout the experiment. Those are essential. Randomize, your subjects and everything, your what you give people or what you give to animals. That's a big thing. We touched upon randomization earlier. And then the last thing you want to make sure is it's without bias. We just went over bias, so make sure your experiments are without bias and you're probably in good shape.
Thanks to the Junta House, SMTV, Cribs. Till next week. Oh! Better have gotten a shot of me doing the limbo on that tree.
I was too busy being white.
Oh, okay then.
This door handle's broken.
Oh yeah, it is.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Great.
My advice to any people taking stats would be definitely do all your homework because it helps your grade out a lot. And keep all the packets you get because you'll need them for the test. And as long as you just pay attention in class and listen, you should be able to understand everything.
To any stat students in the future, just keep your packets, do your work. Just show up every day and be ready to go to work for the AP test. Mr. Strike is a great teacher. She loves to have fun, but don't take advantage of her because it'll come back to bite you in the end. She knows what she's talking about. Do what she tells you. Take her packets and learn from them. It seems like a lot, but in the end, it'll really pay off when you get a 5 on that AP test.
My advice to any future stat students would be establish a homework copying network. It's the only way you're going to do good in this class.
Sir, can you spell statistics?
Thank you, cut. That's all the time. Closing. Thanks, Striker, for putting up with all our BS this year.